Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. It's time to leave Deshaan behind us and head on towards... I guess this path would work. Shadowfen. We leave mushrooms for marshes. I guess somewhere around here is a deep crag den. Goodbye. Oh well, I guess we won't see the likes of this terrain until Morrowind. Until I do that. Excuse me. See, look, another smooth transition with no door. Well, not smooth, but... On the border with Morrowind, the Shadowfen region has had more contact with Tamrielic civilization than most of Blackmarsh, due primarily to the activities of the Dunmerry slavers who once operated out of the city of Stormhold. Now the Argonians are back in charge. Ah, Argonians! Basically, if you took all the cultures that existed in North, Central, and South America, a little bit of each, and made one culture out of them, and this is, we're talking before the Westerners came over and all that, you would have Argonian. Well, this isn't a good example because this is still Dark Elf architecture, but still. And it's very, I don't want to say polarizing, but you'll see basically there's two flavors of Argonian architecture. There's either ancient ruins that are stone pyramid styled, or like mud huts. The big thing of Argonians is like appreciating the temporariness of existence. They're not so big on worshipping things that have happened so much as learning from them and moving on. There's a person here somewhere. Oh, the Vice Cannon is a Nord. I thought Vice Cannons could only be elves. These are both Vice Cannons. I've learned a thing, or remembered a thing, or relearned a thing, I should say. Hitamin. Hondar. I guess I should have known with a name like Rondar.
You're a new face in Stormhold. As Vice Canon tasked with today's duties of audience, it is my solemn duty to warn you of the killer loose in our fine city. Be on your way, travel in pairs, etc.
Ganthus sent me to look into the murders.
Did he mention the finder's fee he receives for sending you into the swamp? Of course not. Since he didn't, I'll provide you with his fee directly. Hand it to him the next time you see him, or use it for a pair of watertight boots.
Thank you.
3 murders, and Stormhold's about to boil over like my father's fish kettle. The Dark Elves blame the Argonians they owned before the Pact outlawed slavery. I miss the days of kicking arse. Now I'm expected to kiss them.
Any leads on the culprit?
That's not a question I've heard from a stranger. Fancy yourself a bloodhound, do you? I'd never doubt Stormhold's guards in a siege, but we've seen no progress with these murders. We'll gladly pay a bounty if you find the killer.
Where would I start?
Here's a list of the victims' families. Find out what they know about their murdered kin. I'm almost glad the guard never got around to it. As my son says, mammoths can't dance.
I can see the wisdom in that phrase. I guess. Consider it done.
You'll likely find Dendris Indolor at home. Gethys Omovar works at the smithy. As for Tyrell Alor, try the Mages Guild. Hold your nose when talking to that one.
Right? Why didn't the guard question them?
A while back, Argonians and Stormhold were slaves to the local Dark Elves. The 2 other Vice Cannons work to mend the bad blood, but it's slow to get anything done when nobody trusts the guard.
Why would this keep the guard from doing their jobs?
Recently, some Argonians went missing. We heard a nasty rumor about Dark Elf slavers in the city. False, of course. Then the bodies showed up. All Dark Elves. The new rumor says Shadow Scales are targeting Dunmer. Nearly started a riot.
Argonians born under the influence of Sithis? Isn't that what a Shadow Scale is?
They're a pain in the fundament. An armed group of Argonians lurking in the swamps, killing enemies of their people. If you want to twist the Dark Elf's ears anymore, You may as well burn an effigy of Almalexia.
Okay. Oh, there's... Oh, right. The Mages Guild and Fighters Guild are the same building in here. So I can just go talk to this person right now. Ooh, nice library. Honestly, how do people even reach those? I guess they're magic, so... Like, can I can't even... Maybe I can read that one? No, it still qualifies as this. Oh, hey, light armor. Cool. Let me just take a look at all of these then. Maybe I'll find the one for medium armor. No. Oh, that was another light armor book, I think. Hey, alchemy. Okay, cool. Cool. Tyrell, what is that? Is that the Order of the Eye, right? Swamp jelly, my swamp jelly. I love the swamp jellies. They're like one of my favorite pets. I like netches and I like swamp jellies.
On your way, stranger. I have no patience for small talk.
I'm here about the murders.
About time the vice cannons do their jobs. Ireland's body lies captive in the mortuary. I can't even see him, let alone bury him. Why all these ridiculous delays? Dumark, take this accursed town.
Who would want to harm them?
Shadow Scales. Who else? He spoke out against the Argonians, and rightly so. He was targeted for having the courage to say what we all think about them. I'm no bigot, but if you ask me, the world would be a better place without those scaly fetchers.
Whenever you say something, I'm no bigot, but it means you're a bigot. Asshole. Pardon my language. Let's go find the other people. Dendris and Gethys. With the poor Argonians, they're really just a case of they never harmed anyone, and then everyone was mean to them. They just want to be left alone to do their thing. Nice trees. I love the color. Maybe it's because I grew up in Miami, but I just love the coloration, the blues and the purples.
What do you want?
I'm investigating the murders.
Finally looking into my brother's death, eh? I get it. I'm sure you and your vice cannon pals had better things to do than your jobs. Naldin wasn't the brightest star in the sky, but he didn't deserve this.
Who would want to cause him harm?
Most of Stormhold. Naldin ran a lot of deaths. He also picked a lot of fights with the lizard skins. If the Shadow Scales didn't get him, it's because someone else moved faster.
3 Tender Souls. Why is that the name of the quest? Oh, this person seems to be grieving. Smith Halva.
I heard about Gethys. Such a tragic end.
He's still alive.
Pardon my tears. I recently lost my wife and... I'm sorry. Can I help you?
Could you tell me about your wife?
Ironi and I always believed in the Pact. We came here to build a better life with Argonians and Nords alike. Some of my people blame the Shadow Scales. But what would they gain from her death? We treat everyone the same. It makes no sense.
The Vice Cannon asked me to look into her death.
Thank the gods. She's in the mortuary, which they keep locked. But Ironi made those locks, so I have the master key. Here, take it, please. Find out who did this. Don't allow it to become a symbol against the Pact.
Oh my god, an actual good person? I guess statistically, well, okay, only one of them 3 was a bad person. The other one was kind of neutral, and that one was the good guy. Wow, the mortuary is just its own building? Do people die that much around here? More books. Don't mind if I do. Sacred Witness. That's a good one. These are all major books. Oh, that was probably a destruction staff. Hey, good. Dual wield, which I don't use. Alright, so we've got Aroni here. Oh my god, she's like burnt to a crisp. Body and clothes seem charred. The shaman's notes may reveal what happened. Examine the notes. Initial reviews suggested the subject died from heat or flames, but the burns do not extend beyond the surface of the skin. Whatever caused these burns was no natural flame. Subject bears a wound in her chest, a clean, precise cut. Upon consultation, this combination of wounds is unknown to the local Mages Guild. Quick examination. Throat was slit. Subject died from a precise cut to the throat. The cut runs just deep enough to sever a vein and vocal cords. The body shows no sign of struggle. A small precise cut upon the chest was made after... Okay, so they all have this chest wound in common. Looks relatively unharmed, but the shaman may reveal more. Subject died from a single stab wound to the heart. The strike is clean and precise. There are no visible signs of struggle. I notice a small separate cut near the mortal wound. I estimate this cut was made after the subject's death.
You there, please. I have an urgent message.
Oh, we just talked to you. Or saw you. Something bad happened to the blacksmith. Smith Halva. What was his... I don't even remember what the smith's name was. It was... something with an D?
Gethys Omabar
Oh,
sent
Gethys.
me. It's about his wife, Ironi.
Something wrong?
Gethys saw Ironi, alive. He watched her enter their home on the other side of Stormhold. He asked you to meet him there as soon as you can.
I remember this now. I remember this now. It's weird how just tiny little things like that can completely jog your memory for these things. Yeah, that's not her. The body we saw was definitely her.
Praise Vivek. Halva found you. Whatever's in my home, it isn't my wife.
What happened?
Ironi. My Ironi. She's gone. I know that. But when I saw her enter our home, I had to find out how she'd returned. That's when she stabbed me. If that Argonian hadn't leapt between us, she'd have finished me off.
What Argonian?
I don't know. But he tried to save my life. They were still fighting when I crawled out the door. They both moved so fast. Please, help him remove that imposter from my home. Don't worry about me. I'll soon see my true Ironi.
I'll do what I can. Poor guy. Shadow scale. Oh, the actual shadow scales are the good ones here. Yeah, you're not Ironi, God, please. Skin Stealer, Pyromage. The Argonian's body is still warm. It's covered in numerous cuts and scorch marks. A careful search of his clothing discovers a hidden pocket containing a small journal. Entry 441. 3 dark elves killed in Stormhold and ruins call it our work. Preposterous. The Night Mother gifted none of them with her call. I'll return to the Enclave when I discover who's behind this. 442. Just watched Ironi Omabar enter her home. This isn't right. Her body remains in the mortuary. Going to see what this creature wants and why it wears Ironi Omabar's face. The Shadow Scales! They're basically an entire branch of the Dark Brotherhood. But they're a little bit more than that. Like, most Dark Brotherhood people are, like, voluntary, willing to serve Sithis. It's almost a religious thing with the Shadow... Actually, it kind of is a religious thing. Hey, we got some skin stealers. Or face stealers, whatever they're called. Oh, we got a different vice cannon here. Where did our Nordic Hadar? Was that his name? Hadar?
Vice Canon Hrondar is
Hrondar.
indisposed. He informed me you've been assisting us in our recent troubles. Are you any closer to discovering the killer?
From what I've found, someone is framing the Shadow Scales for the murders.
Then we can concentrate our efforts elsewhere. Many will blame the Shadow Scales regardless, but our concerns are greater now than scapegoats. I fear the true culprit struck again, though I pray I'm incorrect. When I said Vice Canon Rondar was indisposed, I spoke half the truth. He's missing, and I fear it's the work of our killer. This is why Vice Canon Servina and I request your utmost discretion in recovering Vice Canon Rondar to us.
What can I do?
Listens to Water is one of our little fish, our eyes and ears. He signals when he possesses urgent information for the Vice Canons. A short while ago, we received his signal. Be swift and silent as currents in a stream. Speak with Listens to Water on our behalf.
Where can I find him?
Look for the mud huts. Don't ask for him by name, or he'll think you a debt collector. Remain discreet. If Listens to Water found the scent of Vice Canon Rondar, follow it until its end.
I'll see what he knows. Listens to Water. What's going on?
Oh, what have
Fall
I
on your
done?
face if you strike like that.
Yes, I am new to swordplay, but I've known the fine edge of blades since I was hatched. Should I show you my wares?
You're an interesting fellow. Argues with frogs.
Please, I need to buy food.
What a good name. Walks with purpose. Oh, we get to see all these great Argonian names. See, these are the Argonian mud huts. Oh, there's a dolmen happening somewhere over there. Oh, dear. Argonian's hut was only recently killed. His body is still warm. The flesh of his body looks charged just like Aroni Almabar's body. There's no mistaking similarity in the wounds. Saw Cornicus and two others carry a man with a sack overhead in the ruins. Recognized Vice Canon on his armor. It's too big for me.
I'll take those.
Oh, now we have to deal with Dominion jerks. I don't have any I have to check my little screen there at the bottom and make sure I don't have any necromancer abilities active when I leave into the public. The Silinorn ruins. Silyanorn. Silyanorn? Silyanorn. The Labyrinth of Silyanorn was excavated by the same Aelids who built the foundations of Stormhold. Its name literally means acorn, but the word also seems to have been used by the Barsabics to mean library. Yeah, Aeliad dialogue is complicated. There's a lot of multi-meaning words that depend on the context of the phrase. Skin Stealer. Actually, why am I fighting this person? Yeah, let's just book it. Surprisingly not a lot. Oop, that's not the correct way, me. You can go back down. What are these? Goodbye. Dominion Cutthroat. How did they even get? Well, I guess it's not too far from like elsewhere.
Is someone there? Help me, please.
Our merry Dominion. To the side!
Are these ones actually fighting me? Oh, I need to drink my drink. Why did this one seem like it has a huge health bar? Get them, my minion. Anyone else? No? Okay. I need to drink. Hey, Vice Cannon.
Sure as bones, it's good to see you. The Dominion right under our noses. Damned insidious. I have to warn Servina and Hetamin. Quick, untie me.
Are you the real one? Are you alright?
Yes, but I've been here less than a day. Some of Stormhold's citizens were here longer, held in the alcoves nearby. I'll distract these Dominion snowbacks. Should buy you time to free the prisoners. Meet me on the surface.
I don't remember. I think he might not be the real one. What was that about distracting them? They don't look distracted.
Eagle's triumph.
Move now! Circle around! Take off! Move left!
Is she a Nord? These people are... These skin sealers are just everyone. They're not just Dominion. Oh, I guess it makes sense because they're wearing... They're not actually Nords or Dark Elves or anything like that. They're just wearing their faces.
I owe you my life.
Yeah, I guess you do. For you. Alright, then we gotta go this way and hang a left, I think. Yes. And one of these. I have to fight so many guys just to get down this hallway. Too bad for them. At least you're not guarded.
You did it. I'm free.
Oh, jeez. I didn't see this one. How'd you get?
I owe you my life.
I swear, I think that's the one of the plot twists, that that's not Hrondar. Oh, those people respawn real quickly. No one behind me, right? Behind me? Huh? Huh? Was that seriously two of the same book right next to each other? Wait. Oh my god. Huh. Wait, why is this in the mortuary? What? How does... Why does this ruin link to the mortuary, and why has no one dealt with that issue? That seems foolish. Come on, game. Let's go. Chop chop. Oh, did these all change? I think these are the same... Yeah, same books. Man, I bet you're not the real one. Oh, the other vice cannons are here.
Go course it felt good to bury an axe in their throats. From the prisoners trickling out, I trust you enjoyed yourself as much as I. Did you free them all?
Yes, they're safe. Are you alright?
I'd be better if the damned ruins beneath my feet weren't infested with Dominion. We've posted guards until reinforcements can wipe them clean. You kept this city from tearing itself apart. Stormhold's in your debt. If the Dominion sent a large force to infiltrate Stormhold, they must have a camp somewhere in Shadowfen. It's time we take the fight to them.
Where would that be?
Tenma Walk, a Daedric ruin southeast of here. It's big enough to harbor a substantial enemy force, and close enough to trouble Stormhold. Besides, my scouts report signs of activity within. I'll take a regiment to Tenma Walk. Don't want to take any chances.
Need help?
You freed me from the Dominion's clutches before those skin-stealing milk drinkers could kill me and wear my face. Of course I could use your help. Meet my regiment at Tenma Walk. Keep your blades sharp. I'll find a way to turn you loose on the Dominion.
I'll meet you there. Stormhold Cuirass. Oh, hatchling shell. Armor, health. Oh, wow. Huh. How come I never see that one mentioned? That seems like a solid tanking set. It's no worse than, like, Plague Doctor. It's great for a starter tank. Oh, I'm definitely gonna go after this. 1 second. Map and map. Hey, a history. Oh, these are friendly. I can't remember how they're even pronounced anymore. I've been so screwed up from the other quests. I thought it was Drow, but apparently it's Dreg. Look at the wasp. Wow, how did you get here before me?
What do you want?
Ziljeka. Garant Thanathan? Wait. Why are there two Garant Thanathans? That's a weird bug. Why is that NPC duplicated? Unless that's a title.
Time. We've got a mess on our hands. Worse than after a dog eats a cheese wheel.
What happened?
The Dominion ambushed us. I'd be ashamed to call it a rout if I wasn't considering how in oblivion they knew. At least we've learned where they are, even if it's Butcher's work to get them out of that place. Our attack was a disaster. The other vice cannons agreed to keep our forces together. Should have known they'd peel off the moment I turned my back. If they weren't keeping Stormhold from tearing itself apart, I'd let them boil in a fish kettle.
Guy talks about fish kettles a lot. Others of the vice cannons here?
That's the mess. If they're smart, they retreated to a defensible position. My scouts here spotted a cave in the ruins. Before I return to my regiment and order an assault, I need someone to break through enemy lines and confirm they're alive.
I'll find the other vice
Cave
cannons.
smack in the middle of Tenma Walk. The Dominions locked it tighter than a High Elf's fundament. Might have to knock a few heads to get past them.
Why are all the vice cannons here?
We each think the other vice cannons are incompetent. Ha! No, it's politics, plain and simple. The one who stays behind looks out of touch, so off we came to the mark. Politics be damned. Next time we draw straws for staying dry in Stormhold.
How'd you get separated?
When the Dominion ambushed us, they made a deliberate effort to split our forces. If Hetamin and Servina have any sense on the battlefield, they'd recognize that and stay together.
Why would the Dominion invade Shadowfen?
Why does anyone invade anywhere? Those pristine towers of theirs must get boring. Maybe a good brawl in the mud beats chasing their cousins for kisses. Truth is, I don't care why. I care to get them out.
Alright. Whoa. That's not fair. Oh, okay, so Garants are a title. How is this person still attacked? Really? Through the wall? Are you really gonna chase me all the way into this cave? Is this enemy not, like, tethered? I can't even use my abilities in here. Most of them, anyways. Well, the other two vice cannons are in fact here.
How did you find us? Unless you're a skin stealer. Keep your hands empty if you please. But you don't stink of death. You're likely what you seem. What remains for you to share is why you came here.
Vice Cannon Rondar sent me to find you.
Still with us, is he? That man is luckier than a Khajiit in an abandoned fishery. What does Rondar want? If it's for me to say he was right about sticking together, he can drown himself in a bog.
He's planning to fight his way to here to rescue you.
We don't need rescuing. We need Rondar to recognize we're bait in another Dominion trap. Tell him I won't allow such wasteful theatrics on our behalf.
What's your plan? This jelly's really distracting.
If you find Vice Cannon Rondar's regiment, you'll find him. Tell him to call off his attack before the Dominion picks him apart. He shouldn't throw away his soldiers for what little remains of our forces.
I'll warn the Vice Cannon.
If Vice Cannon Rondar sends for reinforcements, he'll gain enough soldiers to clear these Dominion muckworms from the ruins. We can manage until then. It's a good place to fight with our tails to the wall.
Dang. So I guess a Garant or a Jarent is another position, like an Ordinator or something like that. Okay. Am I supposed to be looking for them? Somewhere here? Oh, well, that wasn't there. Uh-oh. Those device... Wait. Wait, what? The dead soldiers' unit markings... Oh, unit markings. Match those of his insane chart and other victims of skin stealers. As you search his body, you find a small, cracked vial that shatters, spilling its contents on your skin.
You aren't like the others. You should keep your own face. It suits you better.
What the hell happened? Why did I explode in blood? Oh, you're still alive.
They came from underground. I saw them drag the others away.
Tell me what happened.
We prepared to assault the cave when the soldier beside me stabbed me in the back. When I fell, I saw my own regiment attack itself. Those skin stealers were our friends' faces to betray us from within. Do you think that they have my face now?
Are you the only one left?
I saw them take Ukatse alive. Knocked him out. Dragged him away to that altar like a piece of meat. Don't let them steal his face.
Where's the Vice Cannon? Okay, no answer.
Quick, untie me before she returns.
Who?
That crazy elf. She tried to cut my chest, but I kicked her off the altar. Said she'd be back with a duller knife so it would last longer. Wait, I smell her. Cut me loose. Don't let her steal my face.
Okay.
Thank you, friend. Quickly, meet me in there.
Stay away from my new face.
Well, you're certainly scary. And full of health. My god. Ukatse. Ukatse. Oh, everyone's coming back to this tunnel, huh? Smart move. What's up?
What madness. Soldiers died thinking our own ranks betrayed us. I'd like to feed those skin stealers to a Wamasu with the flux. I saw Vice Cannon Rondar's guard lead him away before the attack. If his guard was skin stealers, he's in grave danger.
Tell me more about the attack.
I heard a pine thrush call, but those birds aren't native to Black Marsh. Then I saw my friend raise her mace and bring it down on my helmet. But now I know their smell. Sweet with decay, like swamp water. A lingering taste of burnt leaves.
How can we find the Vice Cannon?
I'm not just the best-looking scout in Shadowfen. I'm also the best tracker. I can pick up Vice Cannon Rondar's scent and lead us right to him. I'll need someone to watch my back while I follow my nose. We should work in pairs with skin stealers about, yes?
I'll watch your back.
Then I'll shadow you and alert you when I pick up Vice Cannon Rondar's scent. Ready when you're ready.
Let's find the Vice Cannon.
They brought him past the cave. Strange. It is an old smell. They dragged him up this rise, straight ahead. He didn't struggle.
Because he was already a skin changer. Whatever. Stealer.
Vice Cannon. Oh no. We'll find who did this.
The corpse of the Vice Cannon looks different than the others you've seen at Tenmar Walk. Though recently dragged here, the body is cold and decaying, as if dead for much longer than the others. His corpse is conspicuously absent of signs of battle. You notice a small hole in his chest, as well as a slight charring to his skin. Yeah, he was dead since the ruins, I imagine.
Something's wrong. He smells very dead.
He wasn't killed recently.
If the Vice Cannon was dead this whole time, was it a skin stealer who launched the attack on the cave? Or before that, when we lost the other Vice Cannons?
You can tell skin stealers by smell. Wouldn't you have noticed before?
Vice Cannon Rondar always smelled of mead. I didn't. I should have. Zeus! What secrets do the Dominion already know?
We should tell the other Vice Cannons about this.
You're right. They'll know what to do. They have to. Despite his rough manner, Vice Cannon Rondar was a hero to many in Stormhold. When this is all over, we'll have a fitting burial. This impostor must be found before he can fool anyone else. But I think I know where he's hiding.
Where?
Vice Cannon Rondar ordered us to stay away from a nearby hill. If it was his skin stealer, he must have held us back for a reason. I bet he's hiding below the hill's surface. The buried temple complex must have an entrance there.
What kind of entrance?
Doorway, maybe stairs, or a portal of some kind. I'd join you, but I'm no use in tight quarters. I'll inform the Vice Cannons of what happened, yes.
I'll find Rondar's imposter. You know, I'm starting to almost notice a pattern. It seems like every section, or every portion of a quest line in a zone covers two areas. Like this one was Stormhold, and now we're doing Tenmar Walk. When the Tribunal replaced the good Daedra in Morrowind, some rebel Dark Elves who worshipped Boethia fled south into Blackmarsh, where they built the shrine of Tenmar Walk. The Dunmer who built it are gone, but the name lives on as Tenmar Walk. Tenmor Walk. Tenmor Volk. Tenmor Volk. Walk? Oh hey, it's this one again. Lyrinth.
Come to me, mortal. This is the way in.
Whoa, why the... Whoa.
Curious. You dabble in their spells and break into their outpost. Oh, how he misjudged you. How grand.
Are you the one behind the skin stealers?
Yes, you marvelous fool. I allowed them to pull me from oblivion, bind my essence, and siphon my power because I'm secretly behind their shabby little plans. But you don't know about those, do you?
I don't know I can trust you.
You can never know that, dear mortal. But you're best able to help me dance upon my captor's innards, aren't you? For but a small favor, I'll tell you the Dominion's plans. Why they've come to Shadowfen. Whose faces they've taken. Everything.
What kind of favor?
You must find the pair of altars binding further inside the complex. Do so, and I pledge to share the Dominion's plans and direct you to their most prized possession. Also, I pledge not to violate your corpse on your burial day. A true bargain.
What would I do with the altar?
Within each altar you'll find simple foci. A mortal's touch destroys them and removes my bonds. Then all I offer is yours.
Yeah, sure, why not? It's the worst that can happen. Big complex. We gotta go... Wait, what? Then, okay, so... And then this way. And then this way. And this way.
Do it. Hide before the Dominion spots you.
What? Excuse me? Bijot? What do you mean before they spot me?
You fight the Dominion. You haven't tried to cut off my head yet. You aren't here to worship Daedra, then. So what in Oblivion are you doing in a Daedric temple overrun by Dominion skin stealers?
Could ask you the same thing.
Fair point, fair point. All right, I won't deny it. Friends and I came looking for Daedric tidbits to sell to mages. Then those Dominion soldiers came. They were thick on the ground until today. I was about to make a break for it when I saw you.
Where are your friends?
Caught, one by one. I'm the only one alive. Well, alive and wearing my own skin. Hey, let's help each other escape. You draw their attention and I'll slip past them. What do you say?
What did they do to your friends?
Used a captive Dremora to pull their souls from their body and seal them in magic rocks. Then, well, you've seen how these Dominion wear faces. I still hear their voices, calling from those rocks. They're dead, but still in pain. What a scam.
Dremora said she'd tell me the Dominion's plans if I free her.
Smart idea, dealing with Daedra. Before the Dominion came, she promised my friend the night of his life for a drop of his blood. I guess being flayed alive counts as the night of his life. She wore his scales like a robe. Seems trustworthy, yes.
Is there another way to stop the Dominion's plans?
Maybe. I spent many cramped nights listening to Rúvitar, the High Elf in charge of this place. I'm sure I could piece it together. But my friends don't deserve to be trapped in glowing rocks. Free them, and I'll help you. A good deal, yes?
Alright, I'll free your friends if you help me stop the skin stealers.
Trust me, it's for the best. I'll make my way to the inner chamber, where Rúvitar spent most of his time. Try not to attract the Dremora's attention while you're about. She's a vengeful creature.
Where are your friends being held?
The Dominion captured their souls in strange rocks. They're on platforms, and they glow like rutting Wamasu. Rúvitar complained the rocks were very fragile. I bet smashing them would release my friends.
Alright, I'm up for breaking some rocks. Oh. We're going this way now. Just to think. A couple days ago, a week ago, however you want to say it, I was helping these guys. Oops. I wasn't quite ready for this. Oh, those are just soul gems. They're not fancy glowing rocks. They're just straight up soul gems. Man. Okay, so that's one. Oh, they're all over the place. Damn. So I should probably just clear out. Come on, where's that? There we go. Ultimate. Everyone dead? Good. Oh, hey. Man, I can read a book. break that one. Why are they called Animus Geos? They're clearly just soul gems. They even function like soul gems. Last one. Oh. Alright, I'll just deal with you guys. Whatever. They're easy. They're fast enough to kill. I might as well. Where is this Root Valar, or whatever that dude's name was? Ooh, what is that?
Good thing you didn't release the Dremora. We'd both be ribbons in her hair. Behind her, there's a door to what Rúvitar called the Vault. They have hist sap in there, stored in giant vats.
Why do they need hist sap?
It's part of their skin-stealing magic. The real question is, where'd they get so much? Wait, I don't want to know. Whatever they did to the hist sap turned it flammable. Once we enter the vault, set those vats on fire to end this nightmare.
How do we enter the vault?
That's the easy part. I heard Rúvitar mutter the words 100 times. Maybe you can get something useful out of that Dremora before she realizes you double-crossed her. If you keep her busy, I'll open the door.
You're no fool to withhold your trust. Commendable, truly. But you'll go no further without my help. Destroy these bindings and free me.
You promised to tell me about the Dominion's plans.
Your reticence is infuriatingly enticing. Very well. Rúvitar used hist sap and my stolen essence to create his skin stealers. The hist sap is what steals the victim's memories. It's all to acquire the Nemec egg. With it, he has all of Black Marsh.
How can the Mnemonic egg give him all of Black Marsh?
My patience grows thinner than you'll be after I fit you with a scathing girdle. Fail to uphold this bargain and I'll instruct you in pains of which you've never conceived, mortal. Wait, what is that swamp rat doing to the vault door?
He's opening it.
Then gaze upon your doom. Rúvitar and his prize.
Bishop, we have an issue.
Door's open. The Dremora didn't pull our stomachs through our nostrils. I call that success. The hist vats are further down the passage. You set them on fire. I'll stick to the shadows and find signs of where Rúvitar went. Yes.
Oh, is he like actually a shadow scale? Is that going to be his like... He's the Naryu of this region? Many regard the heavy curved vaults of the Dark Elves' Daedric shrines as brutal and oppressive, but the Dunmer find them comfortable. If you consider disaster inevitable, then survivability is a key virtue, says Mournhold architect Nid Drotho. I don't really consider disaster inevitable. It's a possibility, but not inevitable. Easy there, Thanos. I don't suppose there's an easy way. Oh. That's a lot of fire. Ah, you got stuck in place. One more.
Meddling fool! Your interference ends here.
Oh, Bijou. Is it Bijot or Bijou? It might be Bijou. Is that a... Wait. Maybe this, I've never really noticed, but maybe this is Boethiah's marking.
No sign of Ruvatar, but the Nord over there is definitely a skin stealer. I know what he's planning to do with those prisoners. If I help out, you'll tell nobody about my Daedric relic hunting, yes?
How can you help me?
When you approach, that Nord skin stealer will kill those prisoners and gain power from their deaths. Something the Daedra worshippers used to do in Ten Marwalk. I'll run in and release their bonds. I've untangled worse knots, magical or otherwise.
Oh god, will he get killed if I let him? Alright.
Keep him busy, would you? I don't want to decorate his axe. Alright, Bijat, you can do this.
Oh, it's Bijat.
Faster than a flesh fly, nimbler than Khajiit.
Hey, jerkface. What's he doing?
Anyone could be a skin stealer. Anyone. You'll never find all of us. They are everywhere.
And now you are dead. Oh no, that's not Boethiah's. That's Boethiah's symbol. And that's Boethiah. I think that's Boethiah. It must be, considering. So Boethiah is one of the more complex Daedra to nail, because sometimes they're a dude, sometimes they're a lady. And it seems to be however there's feeling at the time. So that's what male Boethiah looks like, I guess. Why haven't they ever released this statue in like a crown crate or something? I'm amazed. It's like discount store Hercules. Or Heracles, if you're so inclined. Good job, Bijat.
Stop the skin stealers in Ten Marwalk. I can go home.
What about Ruvatar?
Yes. I heard him complain this ruin didn't hold everything he needed. He left to find a place of power where he could use his special egg. What did he call it again?
Mnemonic egg.
Yes, that's the one. Here, this portal leads beyond the ruins. I'll stay here and see about freeing any prisoners stuck inside. And if you're planning to inform the vice canons of Ruvatar, perhaps leave me out of your report, yes?
Yes. This isn't a portal. Okay,
that work?
So you just happen to know portal magic too? Suspicious. I wonder if we're already done with the first part of Shadowfen then. It's been 2 areas we've cleared. Compared to like Deshaun and Stonefalls, it would be much shorter. Why do I have a gigantic bounty? What happened? I didn't even have any of my necromancer skills active. Did I? What was that?
Another distraction.
I need a moment to recover. Vice Canon Servina will be eager to hear what happened in there.
Alright, Servina.
Ukatse informed us you had entered the ruins to pursue Vice Canon Rondar's imposter. Whatever you did in the ruins caused a lot of panic amongst the Dominion. We chose our moment and pushed out of the cave. Vice Canon Haytamine was wounded in the process, but she'll survive.
Did everyone make it out?
Yes, but Vice Canon Rondar's death weighs heavily on Haytamine. She says she should have known. Poor thing. We were all fooled. But enough of our troubles. Did you stop his imposter?
I stopped him, but the Dominion has something called the Mnemonic Egg.
Once she's recovered, Vice Canon Haytamine will no doubt celebrate your accomplishment. But this artifact you mentioned, the Mnemonic Egg, do you know anything of its whereabouts?
Ruvatar brought it to a place of power. I don't know where.
A Dominion general, perhaps. Whoever he is, will stop his march through Shadowfen. I'll appoint Ukatse to lead the scouts in our search for Ruvatar. I swear to you, he'll account for the Dominion's terror. This Mnemonic Egg is unknown to me. If it originated in Shadowfen, perhaps an Argonian would know more.
Should we ask Vice Canon Hadamin?
I had someone else in mind. Argonian keepers know the history and legends of their lands. I'm positive one of the keepers at the hatching pools could tell us of the Nemeq Egg.
What can I do?
Vice Canon Hadamin and I must rally the remnants of Stormhold's forces to the hatching pools. If the Skin Stealers took Vice Canon Rondar, they'll know what he knew. Rendezvous with our forces at the hatching pools. We must learn what the Dominion plans for the Nemeq Egg.
Okay. This isn't actually like pants made of someone's skin, are they? Grisly as it may be, these legs are made from several different types of skin stitched together. Ew! That's gross! I guess I'll keep it. Robes of the Hiss. Will you affect by the sale? Yeah. You want to avoid being immobilized to begin with. Oh, it's right down there. Okay, well, hey, we're done with the first part. That didn't take too long. All things considered, it wasn't even an hour. So, thanks for joining me. Come back on the next of up real soon, but until then, bye.